So I decided to learn a little bit about color theory today. Um, my son was painting his toy train, and we were trying to come up with how we could create red from some of the colors he had, because he didn't actually have any red. So we were like, oh, we'll have a look. Yeah, he had magenta and he had yellow. Sweet. We made some red. So that got me curious about Blender and how it handles color, and interesting results really. So these are the original primary colors: yellow, red, and blue, which is here, and they don't mix properly. This is using cycles. They don't mix properly, whereas now these are all using a translucent shader. I used the hex codes for all the colors, so everything's right. I can show you here magenta, FF00, FF, yellow. Yeah, everything's right. But anyway, this one works properly, whereas this one doesn't, which I found interesting. If we jump over here, I have another little setup with some lights. So this one here it's got pure white light and a white background to kind of see how it handles transparency. Then I thought, I wonder how it handles lighting, and it was quite interesting, the difference. So I'll get rid of the original lighting, original primary light. So this is a little thing I've set up. It's just an empty with some properties on it to control the colors and the angle of the spotlights. Now that was fun in itself, learning how to do that. I'll go into that a bit more soon. But this is a nice white result from the three colors at maximum. And you get rid of the cyan, you get a reddish. You get rid of the yellow, you get your magenta. Works really nicely. Then if you jump over to the original primary lights, yes, I've got white. But as you can see, I've got the red turned off completely. Because with all of them on, this is using red, blue, and yellow. With them all on, red overpowers them. So there's blue, red, yellow. When you mix them, you get a sort of a warm, pinky kind of color. It's interesting. Get rid of the red, so you got blue and yellow. Comes up white. That's in the color management. It's just your standard sRGB. Yeah, it was a fun little project, sort of case study, I guess you'd call it. So I'll show you how I set this up if you're interested. I'll use the good one. So this is just an empty with three spotlights with these colors, and I've used drivers for these. That's 100 watts at full brightness. And the angle, which I found interesting, I had to look up some trigonometry to get this right. So these float values, they're considered radians. So when I did the driver over here, if I edit the driver, you can have a look. Angle divided by 180 times pi. Look, close enough to pi. It gives me, that way the radian number that comes out of this matches the degrees for the spot. That sort of did my head in at 1.2 because the actual thing you look up says times 180 divided by pi for 1 radian. Yeah, thinking about it now, that makes sense. Divide it, then times it to reverse it. Yeah, that was fun. I like learning new stuff. You know, I'll probably end up using these little light holder doofers. So each one of the lights, you don't have to, but I've got constraints tracking it to the subject. This is the important one, the copy location. Also something funny with copy location, I can click on one of them. If you move, oh, I can't select it, there we go. If you move one, it does nothing because you're watching. And it's rotate. No? Or maybe it was a bug. Never mind. Oh, I don't want it. Yeah, it's not moving now. So unlock that. Yeah. Wait, I can't select it again because I'm a. There we go. So if they're doing weird stuff like this and they're not tracking properly after you've made it, just clear the location. The funny thing with it is moving it and having this constraint confuses it. Confused me for a bit. Yeah. That's a fun little thing. Cheers. If you like this sort of stuff, let me know. I can make some more. It's quite chill, just messing around in Blender and